Alright, BB40 with another Doors video. This is the new retro update they did in April 1st. Kind of like when they did in super hard mode last year. They came out with this old retro, which may have been what the game originally looked like. What they got their, I don't know, their motivation to make the Doors Roblox game. But anyway, what you got to do with this game, there's a timer. If you look up on the top, you see the Draco Bloxer survive in 574, 573, 572 seconds. It gives you 600 seconds to start with. So basically 10 minutes to get through this, I think there's like 43 doors. So, and you have constantly got Screech on your back and eyes in like every other room. And Rush comes, you never know when. I had him come back to back one time. I'm going through here, and he came once, and I popped out of the locker, and there's a dark room, and all of a sudden he started coming again in the dark room, and I just could not find another locker in the dark. I'd already run into the next room when he started coming again, so he's just like crazy, right on top of each other, back to back. I've had ambush 2 or 3 times in the game. He's in this game. There are drops in the drawers if you want to waste the time getting them. They're not worth looking for anything other than the keys. There's no coins, so you're not going to earn any doorknobs. There's, I've gotten lockpicks, a flashlight, lighter, vitamins, band-aids. And this is the little seek section here. It's just this wall that comes down and will just run you over if you get in the way. So when I first come through the door, I just head right over to this first side little spot there where you can hide, and then I just skip over the one on the left and go all the way after wait till he goes back up and just run over to this other one on the same side over here. There's like the third little enclave, whatever. You see it over there. I just went past that one. You can actually make it to this one if you just wait for him to head back up where he started. And once he goes by again, just pop right out right away. Don't waste any time and just jump this. I don't always make this, but I made it that time. Somehow I managed to just, I don't know, skim my toes on the corner of that one of those red blocks every now and then. So needless to say, you have to avoid the red. It's like lava, I guess. So you have to avoid the lava. And then after he goes back the last time, just run and finish that last little leg of it there. So now when Rush and Ambush come, you want to go into locker, like here comes Rush. Go into the locker and face the back of the locker. And that way if Screech will attack you while you're in a locker. So, I like how, see, I just heard the psst. I get to turn around and I see him. Otherwise, if you're facing outward and you turn around, you won't see him. He'll be hidden behind the locker. And you won't know where he is. So, it's a lot safer to face the back of the locker in case Screech does show up and you turn around, you have a better chance of spotting him and sending him away. Especially if ambush comes, because ambush could come anywhere from 2 to 4 times, just like regular doors. And you'll be stuck in that locker for, quite a few seconds there waiting for ambush to go away. And Screech might hit you a couple of times. See, I already was on my back before Rush even made it there. But like I was saying, it's if you face the back, Screech always comes up on your back, on your back, and you can turn around and have a better chance of seeing him and scaring him off. So 21 here, I think, is the first obby. And what I do now, sometimes I might push the block, but it's just as quick to jump and guess and run back up the ladder. And if you don't get it, you just run back up the ladder again. It's a lot quicker, I found, in pushing 2 blocks over the over those ramps to figure out which one's the right one. And once you eliminate 2, then obviously the third one's a good one. So I just jump out to the middle one and all the way across here. And these, you can jump this space. There's just enough space to jump if you hit it just right. I try to look down on all these things, like these little red little lava spots. Oop, I end up jumping too soon on that one. I try to look down, and when it disappears off my view, that's when I jump. I try to time it to where I jump right when it disappears on my view there. That way I don't jump too soon or too late. If I jump too soon, I get what happened there last time. I landed on it in my heels. So here I just skip over most of these balls. I just jump to the yellow and then jump to the green and jump across. That's what's worked best for me so far on that section right there. But the obby in the end, now just don't take any time to stop and look at anything. I mean, you really are running against the clock here. So as I run up to the doors, I'm just hitting that E button multiple times to make sure it opens as quickly as it can. And sometimes I do open a door to take a look inside the next room just to save time. You see how Screech was on my back again, and I was able to see him, turn around and see him because I was facing the rear of the locker instead of looking out of the locker. Otherwise, Screech would be hidden behind the locker. I wouldn't be able to see him. So, and you can see how often he gets on your back. He's just such a pain. He is so annoying. And eyes, I've had times where I've looked right at eyes and he didn't hit me. And I have other times I didn't even know what eyes was. I couldn't see him anywhere, and he was hitting me out of nowhere. I don't know where he was. I wasn't looking at him. But here's ambush. Like I said, he'll come 2 to 4 times. And I like to actually stick my butt out a little bit out of the locker. It also helps with seek if the doors are partially open. You don't have to be entirely in the locker. See, like right there? You don't have to be entirely in the locker. The doors can be kind of cracked. And ambush and rush will not kill you. But the thing about lockers you got to remember is that you don't pop in automatically. Yeah, I was in a game yesterday with 3 other players, and the first time Rush showed up, first time he came, he killed all 3 of them because I think they were expecting to be automatically put into the locker when they hit E, and it doesn't happen. You have to walk into the locker after you open the doors with E. You hit E, open up the doors, and you have to walk into the locker to be safe. You can't stay on the outside. It won't work. So you hit E. Make sure you can see the E when you hit an E. Because sometimes you'll be too close to the locker and you won't be able to see the E. So make sure you can see E before you hit it. And then just walk into the locker to be safe. So it is nice if you can come up with a bottle of vitamins somewhere. There's this next room 38. It's a long stretch. You have to run. And popping a bottle of pills right there will get you across this a lot quicker and save you a lot of time. So I don't know if it's true. And I watched someone else's video and they said, oh, jumping make you move a little bit faster. I really didn't notice the difference jumping if it was any faster. Now we're coming up to the last obby, door 42, which has given me the most trouble. I usually make it here no problem. But man, for some reason, there's 2 parts. This first part, these balls here, I have a hard time with these guys sometimes. So I have to look down on the ball and make sure I'm over it when I come down. And the other part, now they've modified this section here. Used to be a lot more difficult. Used to be 3 of these ramps going up. And sometimes they would have these red lava spots on them. But now they put that, I call it the sissy bar, the sissy ramp. I go up that one all the time now, the yellow one. You just go, instead of trying to jump your way up the slanted ladders, you can just go right up the yellow one and be safe. Now this one here is the most difficult part I found. I usually get it maybe now about 50% of the time. You have to jump around this invisible wall. You have to get just the right spot and jump at just the right time and just kind of pop out and back in on the other side. So like that. And that, like I said, I might get it maybe 50% of the time now when I try this. So I've only managed to complete this twice. Now if you could push 1 block out, great, that eliminates 1. Now last time I actually made it all the way through, the 1 block I dropped on the yellow fell through, and I could not get another block to go over the other ramps, so I had to guess, and I just happened to guess the right one. Now you can hear the funny tune playing now, this little like ominous tune. That means these Draco Bloxers, the Draco Bloxers are coming out now. Oop, I forgot to jump on that one spot. I didn't think it would hit me if it was sticking out the side, but it did. It got me anyway. I still have enough health to make it if I don't hit another one of these little blocks here. And I've actually had, I was in here one time and one of those Draco Bloxers jumped up on this yellow ramp up here right in front of me where I couldn't get around him. So I just go down this one last ramp here and hopefully not hit too many of this lava. And now this last section of these balls. And this balls, I've actually died about 3 times on these things because I fell off. Didn't really die, I just gave up because once you fall off of here, it's too much, takes too much time to go back through everything. But here, once you get through that, you just go over here and you can jump across here fairly easily. And the door's on the left over there. If you're not sure, if you weren't paying attention, just follow the arrow. And you're done. You have to run over, see that Draco Blocks picture there? And you have to run over that to get the badge. And that tells the game that you succeeded and you got the badge. And I've never seen the Draco Bloxers come into this room, even though you can hear them out there all the time. So I didn't want to hang around too long, so I just went, get out of it there. So that's what I ran this first time with my alt. This is my alt character here. And I want to show you some modifications they made to the lobby here. You know, they moved this dead end thing here, and they got this, I don't know why this hallway's over here. They've announced that they are going to release floor 2 soon, hopefully. Been waiting a long time for them to release the 2nd floor. But they're saying, I've been getting notifications from the Discord server, L/Splash Discord server, and they say soon, sometime, they'll be releasing door 2. Now outside here, you never used to be able to go outside, but now you can. And over here on this end is the back door that came out for the hunt about a month ago. And if you didn't do it, then you can't do it again. They for some reason, they just won't let anybody else go back in unless you did it. Now, I wanted to show, I actually did make it with my main alt. And damn Screech followed me right into the the final room. So, but I did get the badge in my main alt as well as my main account as well as my alt account. So I've done it twice now. I'm really bad at obbies. I hardly ever play any obby games, and then I suck at them. That's usually what kills me in these games and takes up my time, is getting across the obbies. So yeah, and I'll show you when you go outside. If you've done the yeah, you can go to the badge and you can display it on your character once you succeed in completing that that level. If you beat the retro, you can proudly display it. But I'm going to show you, I'll go outside and show you how I can just go right into the back door, because I succeeded in completing it before with this main account. I never played it. My other accounts I should have and got the badges, but I didn't. But anyway, so you can actually go over here and it'll be open. It won't be blocked. And here's the smiley face. He's up here now. They moved him upstairs. So you can see with since I've done it before, there's no invisible force field, no force field blocking me from going in here anymore. So anyway, I just want to do a quick run showing how to get through that retro mode. And the key is just keep moving. Don't waste your time opening drawers. Don't stop and say hi to Jeff or El Goblino. Just move as fast as you can through there. And save as much time as you can to get to the end as quick as you can, so you have time to outrun the little dinosaurs that come out to get you. Anyway, I appreciate you checking out the video, and give a thumbs up if you like it. And this I have to admit, this was extremely aggravating. It took a while to get it. I did it like 10 tries on my alt, and it took me about 20 tries on my main account, but I finally did it. Anyway, thanks again for checking out. I appreciate it. And catch me in the next one. Bye.